Hey guys, so this is a project pan update. I love doing those. This is gonna be an update with lots of action. So brace yourselves, let's go. First is a finished product of the bunch, and this is Boing from Benefit. This is their concealer in the color 01. I loved this thing. I finished it. I'm not going to touch Lemonade, which is also in this duo. I used it and I panned it, so I had pan already, but I really wasn't using it. I won't pick it up, especially like if Boing isn't there. I'm not gonna go for Lemonade. So this one is used up. It goes to the trash. Thank you for your service. I'm glad that it's finished. Next we have a pencil, an eye pencil. This is the eye pencil that's on me today, and it is Lancome Le Crayon Colle in the color Black Coffee. This is quite a good pencil. I actually used to have quite a tumultuous, I was in turmoil. Actually, I used to be a bit iffy about this pencil. It was a little bit dried out. It was really, really long. Like there's no way I'll ever get through it. This is a giant pencil. It's not a giant pencil anymore, but when it was purchased, it was literally this long. It was a huge pencil. And I was doubtful that I was going to like it and continue using it. And I tried it in my brows and used it like that for a while, but now I'm back to using it on my lash line, and somehow I've probably used up at least a third of it. And by sharpening it, I guess I reached the point in the pencil which was quite creamy, and this is a good this pencil has pretty decent staying power. I really don't have complaints about it. It's a good brown, so I'm keeping a hold of it and I'm going to continue using it. I've been sharpening it a little bit, so it's shrunken a tad. Then I have another pencil product, and this is Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter. This is a good pink base. I use it as a brow highlighter. I use it all over the lid as a cream base, and I often use it in my waterline for brightening up that part if I'm looking pretty tired. But this is actually quite a good product. It's probably one of the best in its class. I've tried a few of these highlighter pencil sort of things, and this Wet n Wild is really, really great, and the cheapest out of all of the ones that I've tried, so I'm very impressed. I like it. I don't use it a ton because I just don't find myself reaching for that type of a product, but it's a very good one, so I'm content keeping it in and continuing to use it. This product, however, I have not touched since my last update at all, and this is Illamasqua Cream Blusher in the color Lies. This is a beautiful, beautiful wet look highlighter. This is one of those really gorgeous cream products that's going to give you an appearance of glistening, beautiful skin. It's not a powder highlighter. It's not going to highlight any texture that is on your skin. It's very, very gentle, very beautiful, and it gives you that look like model just came out of a sauna kind of look, like with a glossy cheekbone, but it looks very natural. I love it, but I've been focusing on another product in my collection, in my project, which is this one, this RMS Beauty Signature Set Pop Collection palette. I've been loving and I've been raving about it. I'm using every single product in this palette, and you can see that the progress is real. I've been panning those two mostly. They're fantastic. Becca Bronzer, which I've repurchased, and this is the highlighter that I've been using. This is Magic Luminizer, I believe. Yeah, Magic Luminizer, and I would repurchase both of these things. They're really, really great quality cream products. The brand is very clean, it is safe, it is cruelty-free. It's one of those really all-around great brands, and so far I've only tried this from them and I've been impressed. The balm is good, but I'm not sure that it's worth the price, but the other products I've been really enjoying. I've been expanding pan on this pink lip to cheek cream product, and this red is really, really nice as well. And I've been really enjoying sometimes mixing the two and giving myself a little watermelon cheek, really is what this comes out as. So lovely, and we'll continue using it until it's gone. Another product that I haven't used a ton because I've been panning that other bronzer, I've included way too many bronzers this time around. And this is a Becca Low Light Sculpting Perfector. This is really lovely, but not my favorite actually. It's a good product. It doesn't blend as well as the Beauty bronzer. I'll try to, it needs setting with the powder as well. I'll try to sort of warm it up on my hand before applying it. Maybe it'll be helpful. That's how I use my Beauty bronzer. But this is a nice creamy contouring product. I have been using Beauty bronzer more. And the third bronzer slash contour product in this rotation, as you can see, I didn't think it through. I've added too many of the same kind of thing, is my Mom Terracotta Lady Tan Magnifying Powder in 01 Ultra Irisé. And this also hasn't been used a whole lot. The pan is slightly bigger than the last time you've seen it, but not really by much. I've been focusing on the other bronzer. The lipstick that I currently have in this project pan is this Guerlain Rouge Automatique lipstick in the color 160. And I've made quite a decent amount of progress. It's on me today. You can see the color. It's a very creamy, very moisturizing lipstick. I like it a lot. I like the texture a lot. The color isn't like my favorite color in the world, but I think it works still. I would repurchase this kind of a lipstick for sure in the future. This is a great formula, but maybe not in this particular color. However, I will finish it up. I've been making progress. It's a nice lipstick. What can I say? Next is the Perfection Lumiere by Chanel. In the color 20 beige. This is all kinds of wrong for me. I did include this product last time, but I'm booting it out because it's not working for me, and I'm not going to suffer through things that don't work for me. This is a really good product, I've come to realize, but since including it in my project pan, I've been using it consistently, and I've seen what it does to my skin, and I don't like it. It does tend to look good, but since I was using it sporadically before, like every now and then, I wasn't really noticing as much what it does to my skin, and it's quite drying. This is a product that is going to be fabulous for oilier skin. I do not have oily skin. My skin is dry actually, so it's not even normal. It's dry, and in the summer normal to dry. And this is just the wrong kind of foundation for my skin type. So I'm sure somebody else will enjoy this foundation. It's a really great foundation, and it's Chanel, so I'm sure it won't be a big problem to find it another home, but it's just not right for me, and I'm gonna let it go because I'm not going to keep things that don't work for me. That's the whole point of makeup. You have to keep what is good for you. This is not good for my skin. The last product from previous project pan that was included there is this NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation, and I need to use that a ton. And when I say a ton, I mean I finished it up. It's all gone. This is a very loosely pressed powder. It's not a perfect match for me, so I won't be repurchasing it, but I would recommend it because it's actually a really good light to medium coverage powder foundation, and it looks like skin, and it looks like skin on dry skin as well if you prep your skin accordingly. It's one of the powder foundations that is actually not gross on dry skin. It doesn't highlight as many dry patches as this liquid does, although this is a powder. Sits nicely, just not a perfect color match for me, and that's the closest that they make in their color range for my skin tone, and it's a little bit too dark and a little bit too yellow. But it was a really nice a very loosely packed powder foundation, and it does create a really good finish. You can see it here. It's a little yellow. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but it really blends nicely into the skin, and it's just a good drugstore product. Thank you, NYX, for making it. I wish it matched me better. I may have repurchased it in that case, but since it doesn't, I won't. I'm adding, therefore, because I finished 2 products and I'm getting rid of this one product that doesn't work for me, I will be adding 3 products into the rotation, into the project. The first product I want to add is a primer. This is Juice Beauty, the Organic Solution Phyto Pigments Illuminating Primer. This I like, and you see that I already made some progress, so I clearly enjoy this product, but I haven't used it in a couple months, so I don't really have a great memory of what it looks like. I've kind of used it sporadically here and there, but I haven't used it on a heavy rotation. So using it in a heavy rotation like Project Pan for me really gives you a great idea of what the product can do for you and whether it really suits your skin and your coloring and whether it can work for you. So I want to put that in, throw that in, and see if that one works for me. I remember that I quite liked it, but I'm just going to include it and see if I still like it, and it's time to sort of use it up or move it on. We'll see, I guess, but hopefully using it up is the better option. And I'm going to include the concealer that I've been really enjoying, and again, using sporadically on and off, but I really enjoy sort of getting a good product, using it on super heavy rotation and just like really focusing on it and then finishing it up. It's the best way to use your products, and that way things don't go bad. So this Sena Concealer, this is stick concealer. It's called Spot Stick, and it's in the color Vanilla. It is a really, really good color for me. It's very fair. It's very creamy, moisturizing, sits well under the eye. And I've used it a couple of times recently, like in the last week, and I've been impressed enough that I think I want to include this in my project and just use it up. Actually, it's about a third or halfway used up already. So I've clearly enjoyed it, or it's an incredibly easy product to use up, one of those 2 things, I'm not sure. I'm going to get it moving and get it on out. I'm pretty confident that this one is going to be a keeper, and I'm just going to finish it up. I'm not sure if it's still available though. The last product that I'll be including in my Project Pan is this NARS Lip Pencil. And this is my second one of this particular color. This is NARS Cruella. It's a velvet matte lip pencil, and I don't really have a lot left, so I figured that probably a good idea to move it on out. Quite honestly, if you're seeing me in the recent maybe 3 months wearing a red lip, most likely it's that one. It's a really good red lipstick. It sits well. It comes across really nicely on camera. It's not super drying. It's a pleasant lipstick to use, and it's in a pencil format, which I really enjoy because it's just easier. So I have been crazy using it anyway. In the last few months, oftentimes that was the only red that I was pretty much using the entire time, and why not include it in the Project Pan and move it on out. I do have more red lipsticks to get through, so why don't I start somewhere, and this is where I choose to start. So again, we have a spread of great products, or at least what I consider great. I look forward to sort of diving into some of the new additions. 3 whole products, that's quite a lot. I'm glad that the couple that I'm moving on out are finished. That's it for today, guys. I hope you have a good day. Let me know if you're doing a Project Pan and how it's going for you. Have a good day. And that's it. See you later. Bye-bye.